Then she stormed into the bathroom fiercely. Her intent was to steal access card. It turned out Wei Jin could compare Blanche's blood test results. He hurriedly left the office with a stack of documents. Elder Wei Jin narrowly escaped disaster. Meanwhile, the officer planned to sneak into the pharmacy. However, the pharmacy's entrance was not restricted. Not blood content. It would close automatically. He followed at the door for a long time. Finally, sacrificing a leg, he snuck in. It must be said, the sacrifice was worthwhile. The officer discovered a large stash of fentanyl in the corner. Just as he pulled out his phone to take evidence, the camera clicked loudly and immediately caught the attention of the nurse on duty. Fortunately, he was clever. He crouched behind a lover. He covered his head with a plastic bucket to avoid detection. However, escaping became a challenge. Just as the door was closing, the officer saw the nurse Wei Jin in the hallway. But calling for help wouldn't work. The situation was becoming increasingly dangerous. Wei Jin suddenly thought of a bad idea. She focused on the access code around the nurse's neck. She took a deep breath, striking her fist. And that's how the scene began. In the end, Sejong drove to pick them up. The three safely escaped the hospital. But Wei Jin couldn't understand one thing. Why does Saititi need to test her blood? Has this person been looking for alien Ching all along? So what's their relationship then? After work the next day, Wei Jin heard from an older colleague. Saititi took a long leave. He always felt something was off. Meanwhile, Saititi discovered his toothbrush was missing. He deduced from the surveillance that Lynch stole it. It's time to wrap up the story now. In the afternoon, the young couple brought Wei Jin iced coffee. Their relationship still seems very sweet. However, Wei Jin reported she's been sleeping poorly lately. It seems to be due to her health. Last night, she and her best friend predated a lost cat notice. As a result, she almost couldn't gab today. The young couple, after hearing this, decided to help. He posted the lost cat notice on his personal social media. The views specifically topped 100 million. Soon, someone provided a leg. Afterward, when Wei Jin went to retrieve the cat, she worried about the young pup being recognized and might create trouble, so she opted to meet the kind person alone. However, the other party wanted to meet the young pup, deliberately provided false information. This made Wei Jin a bit angry. She spent 3 hours getting here. Never expected. Kind person pulled out a wad of cash from their wallet. They threatened to offer Wei Jin travel expenses. Then they saw her refuse it. She just threw it right in her face. At night, her best friend ran into Zixian on her way home. So she used the excuse of sharing info about a friend. She invited him over for a detailed chat. However, before they could talk, Wei Jin called. How clever that friend was. She pressed the speakerphone button in front of Zixian. What's going on? Seems like we've arrived. This should be the place. Hold on. Who's that next to you? Why is there a missed voice? Zixian felt a pang of worry. Before he could collect his thoughts, Wei Jin said she wouldn't be going home tonight. That nearly choked Zixian. He just couldn't understand. How dangerous can it be for a girl not to go home? But her friend thought that man was the real danger. Zixian tossed and turned all night. He wanted to call Wei Jin, felt too embarrassed to call. He thought about tracking her location, but he felt it was a bit invasive. In any case, he felt anxious and restless. But in the end, he couldn't suppress his urge. He dialed her number. At that moment, Wei Jin was looking for a cat. Her phone was left in the car. The little puppy saw it was a call from Zixian, so she just picked it up. That's when Zixian realized who the person he liked was with. In the late hours, he turned to alcohol to drown his sorrows. In the end, he never received a call back from Wei Jin. Plus, he had seen the two hugging recently. It's no surprise that misunderstandings arose. The next day, Zixian learned from the boyfriend of the tall girl. A patch of goods is buried at the top of Weapon Mountain. So Heightens officer intentionally left Wei Jin at the foot of the mountain. What no one expected was that old Wei Jin had been waiting here all along. So why press before us what she did this time? What amazing moments can we expect from her?